I'm in your debt.
I'm in your debt, Larissa.
I'm already too much in your debt.
Thank you, Jen. I'm in your debt. Yeah.
We are in your debt.
Which places me in your debt, and I can't be in your debt.
I owe you one.
No, I owe you one.
I owe you one.
I owe you one.
I owe you one.
I'm forever in your debt.
He deserves to know.
They deserve to go.
Elena deserves to stay.
You deserve to win.
Well, she deserves to celebrate.
We deserve to celebrate.
Deserve to be fired.
He deserves to fry.
He deserves to suffer.
This deserves to be finished, and it deserves to be read.
They deserve dreams. They deserve love. They deserve hope. They deserve a mother. Big deal.
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 I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough.
I've had enough.
Had enough.
I've had enough.
I've had enough.
I've had enough.
You name it.
You name it. You name it. You name it.
You name it.
You name it.
You name it.
That is the last straw.
Hey, Jimmy, that's the last straw. We have...
What? That's the last straw.
That's the last straw. That was the last straw. You guys are too nice. That's it. That's the last straw.
Get.
It was the last straw.
That's it. This is the last straw. We are not...
For me, it was like apples and oranges. It's like comparing apples to oranges.
I know, it's like comparing apples to oranges.
Apples and oranges, bro. Totally unfair to compare the two.
Apples and oranges here, Sheldon.
Wait. Apples and oranges.
But now we're like apples and oranges.
Hold your tongue and don't criticize your elders.
Hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue.
Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue.
Would you hold your tongue?
What kind of cake do you like?
What kind of wine do you like?
What kind of pizza do you like?
What kind of food do you like?
What kind of books do you like?
What kind of music do you like?
What kind of movies do you like?
What kind of sandwich do you like?
What kind of snacks do you like?
I heard about a third fight between you and Apollo. Behind closed doors.
Many. Sometimes lasting 2-3 hours, and always in secret, behind closed doors.
Read it behind closed doors. And have a good shit while you're reading it.
The only way that I have been able to get anything done is behind closed doors. By hoarding favors, by bribing, by wheedling.
Representatives for the candidates met for 4 hours behind closed doors at the federal...
Forgive me, Armand. I just had the sudden urge to step out for a puff.
Just because you have an acid stomach and a sudden urge to weep, that doesn't mean you made a mistake.
I've been missing you, thinking about you, and I had this sudden urge.
I feel a sudden urge to sing.
Sudden urge to jump.
Ah, so that explains the sudden urge to redecorate.
Anyway, it raises that age-old question.
Let's ask that age-old question.
The age-old question of modern populism versus aristocratic tradition.
This next act answers the age-old question. If you wear a cellophane...
Answer an age-old question.
Right.
The age-old question.
Is he really? Well, there's a first time for everything.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
But there's a first time for everything.
There's a first time for everything. Right?
There's a first time for everything.
I never thought I'd get you onto a dance floor, Charles.
There's a first time for everything.
I need to get rid of things that remind me of Matthew.
I need to get rid of this.
We need to get rid of that awful painting.
Now, wait here. I just need to get rid of something.
No, Alex, I need to get rid of it.
We need to get rid of all of these.
And we need to get rid of it. We can't get rid of it near the village.
We got 20,000 pounds. We need to get rid of it.
Yeah, just trying to make a good impression on Holly.
I want to make a good impression. You're trying to make a good impression, right, Doctor?
And I know you want to make a good impression on your first date, don't you?
At least one that matters, so you just want to make a good impression.
But it is my dream to work here, and I would very much like to make a good impression.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to make a good impression, so you'll tell your friend to go out with me again.
Because my mother is recommending me as her replacement, and she wants me to use this trip to make a good impression on the board of directors.
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken? Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken?
No.
I'll be back before you know it.
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 I need a break.
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 I need a break. I need a break.
Anything earth-shattering?
All right, so what's so earth-shattering?
Can we?
Yeah.
It's like your most earth-shattering moment.
That was the most beautiful, earth-shattering thing ever.
But you want romance, earth-shattering, life-changing.
And you can't tell me what this earth-shattering story is?
What's the latest?
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 Man, you are trouble.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. Trust me.
Oh, you don't know half of it.
I said we're different. You said you don't know the half of it.
You didn't know the half of it.
Chris, please, you don't know the half of it, all right? Just go home.
You don't know the half of it. I hear catch a...
Because right now, as much as you think you know, you don't know the half of it.
I'm a man of my word.
I'm a man of my word.
You have my word. And I'm a man of my word.
I'm a man of my word. You help me.
Believe you me, I'm a man of my word.
Once I make a deal, I'm a man of my word. Think about it.
Nice in the chin.
When it rains, it pours. Right, Mrs. White?
No. When it rains, it pours.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
When it rains, it pours.
Quiet. When it rains, it pours, eh?
So, when it rains, it pours. Am I?
Shit. When it rains, it pours.
It's been a long time since I've been on a date.
Okay.
Sorry, it's been a long time since I've been on a date with a girl.
So, it's been a long time since I've worked as a director.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to something like this.
It's been a long time since I've heard from you.
It's been a long time since I've been home for Christmas.
Life, you know, I don't want to miss out on one.
I don't want to miss this flight.
I don't want to miss anything. Great, now find an outlet. Because my phone is dying and I don't want to miss when Owen calls to apologize.
The choices I've made have robbed me of years, and I don't want to miss 1 second with you.
But I don't want to miss one more minute with you or Louise or friends.
Missed too much of his childhood. I don't want to miss another minute.
One thing at a time. Do one thing at a time.
Just do one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. I'm getting that next.
I'm gonna focus on one thing at a time.
Well, one thing at a time.
I mean, girl, look, you know, men can only focus on one thing at a time.
Oh, I got a promotion.
See? I got a promotion.
I got a promotion. I didn't win the lottery.
I got a promotion. You told me that you got a promotion. Hey, we wasted 20 years of our life and he never even got a promotion. I ate.
What did you eat?
What did you eat?
Did you eat yet? I saved you a plate. Did you eat anything?
Did you eat?
No.
Mom, you gotta eat.
I eat.
Why did you eat what you ate?
Did you eat?
No, I'm not hungry.
Sorry to keep you waiting. All right, did you eat?
Did you eat? I'm ordering in. Are you hungry?
What kind of work do you do?
Well, what kind of work do you do, Olivia?
What kind of work do you do?
Sales.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a waitress.
What kind of work do you do?
I work for the government.
What kind of work do you do? Assembly line. Boring.
What exactly kind of work do you do?
What kind of work do you do?
Oh, I'm a masseuse.
What kind of work do you do, Mr. Wormel?
I work IT.
What kind of work do you do?
None of your business.
I bet you're a movie star.
Water under the bridge now. Let's move on.
That is all water under the bridge.
Water under the bridge.
It's water under the bridge.
Come on, that's water under the bridge now.
Water under the bridge. But what?
Well, it's all water under the bridge, I guess.
Good.
Long time ago, water under the bridge.
Burn the candle at both ends.
Looks like someone's been burning the candle at both ends.
My candle burns at both ends.
You can burn the candle at both ends.
You can't keep burning the Christmas candle at both ends.
I have been burning the candles at both ends.
When you are exhausted from burning the candle at both ends.
Hey, looks like somebody's burning the candle at both ends.
Gotta keep up appearances.
Let's keep up appearances, darling, at least until we get home.
Okay.
How? To keep up appearances.
Probably needed the cash to keep up appearances.
Funny thing about women, they'll do anything to keep up appearances.
If you keep up appearances for me, I'll keep up appearances for you.
We're going on a wild goose chase.
At least not a wild goose chase, huh?
If I knew the answer, I wouldn't be on a wild goose chase.
It's probably just some wild goose chase anyway.
That's right.
You think it'd be a wild goose chase if you went down there?
This had better not be a wild goose chase.
If you ask me, Sam, this is a wild goose chase.
And then I start to realize something. It's boring in here.
The sooner you start to realize that, the sooner we can just get on with it.
And then I started to realize that he wasn't leaving me. He was.
Soon, people started to realize that this was an actual family that they could reach out and help.
And then I started to realize, like, it was like I gave her all my, like, zhuzh, all my good stuff.
At first, everything's fine. And then they start to realize that the guest room is just really funky.
Because we both know there's more to life than money.
There is more to Christmas than all that stuff.
There is more to this planet than meets the eye.
If you take the trouble to look, you'd see there is more to that innocence than meets the eye.
Maybe there is more to life than meets the eye.
You know, kiddo, there is more to life than watching other people live it.
You know, it's a great education. They start to realize there's more to the world than Washington Square.
You never catch his eye.
You'll definitely catch his eye.
I think I've seen you catch his eye and turn away.
I just caught his eye by reading his hand, that's all.
She remembered a moment she wished she could forget. The day a stolen kiss caught her eye.
She looked up, caught his eye, and they noticed each other staring at each other.
This farmer, he didn't know when he first saw her, or what it was about her that caught his eye.
You were a tough nut to crack, but I think I figured it out.
I got a real tough nut to crack.
Meredith is a tough nut to crack.
You know, you are a tough nut to crack.
Are you really gonna say tough nut to crack?
Hey, Cliff is just a tough nut to crack.
We are literally walking on eggshells.
You're always walking on eggshells, trying to guess your mood.
Look, I feel like I walk on eggshells around you.
Now with us, they gotta walk on eggshells.
It's also really nice to come over here and not feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
I want to celebrate it, and I'm walking on eggshells in my own home.
Fear that makes you walk on eggshells, watching and listening for the slightest hint of disapproval or annoyance. Oh.
Like talking to a brick wall. It's like talking to a brick wall.
It's like talking to a brick wall.
It's like talking to a brick wall.
I try to talk to her, it's like a brick wall.
Well, Francois, it's like talking to a brick wall. What did he say? I tried talking to her, but it's like trying to speak to a brick wall.
Shall I continue?
Oh, by all means.
Shall we proceed?
By all means.
May I continue?
By all means.
May I make a suggestion, sir?
By all means.
Shall I carve?
By all means.
I'm not sure if... Come on, what do you got to lose? The pressure's all on us.
What have you got to lose?
What have you got to lose? I'll buy the popcorn. What have you got to lose?
Just a little dignity.
Janice, what have you got to lose?
What do you got to lose? Try me.
Okay.
Tell you what, if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna make this place a home.
You're gonna have a nice house and a yard to play in. It's the last thing I do.
I'll bring him back here if it's the last thing I do, dead or alive.
I want to keep this one, thank you very much. But mark my words, I'm going to have that goddamn painting if it's the last thing I do.
I refuse to let my exhibition slip through my fingers. If it's the last thing I ever do.
Even if it's the last thing I ever wanted.
Just one last thing to do and then we're home free, right?
And I slipped right through your fingers.
Twice I've let you slip through my fingers.
And now they slip through my fingers.
I used to date the most beautiful girl in school, and I let her slip through my fingers.
I know who I'm gonna get. And just when I think I've got you, you just slip through my fingers.
Well, I'm sorry. But I've got him now, and I'm not going to let him slip through my fingers again.
Slipping through my fingers.
I know. I feel the same thing, but we're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
And I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know?
We are all caught between a rock and a hard place now, honey.
Now, we got this guy between a rock and a hard place, see?
I hate to put you between a rock and a hard place.
You're between a rock and a hard place, boy.
You are in a terrible dilemma.
It's a dilemma without a solution.
It's a classic moral dilemma.
The human dilemma must be experienced.
Sometimes putting the cart before the horse is a good thing.
You don't like them?
That's putting the cart before the horse. At this point, it's just...
You're putting the cart before the horse.
There's always putting the cart before the horse.
Putting economic policy before fiscal responsibility is like
putting the cart before the horse.
Elephant in the room, and now we're finally talking about it.
It's the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Speaking of man-eater, can we address the elephant in the room?
Okay, before we get started, I think that we need to address the elephant in the room.
Guys, listen. I think we need to address the elephant in the room.
There will always be this big, fat elephant in the room with us.
You know, it's a bit of an elephant in the room, and I think it's time we discuss it.
Everybody knows you can't have people over when you're grounded.
You know that I cannot have people over to the house.
You know that we have people over here tonight. I never should have people over for dinner. They never show up.
Think about that the next time you and your boyfriend have people over.
It's so exciting to have people over, Martin.
I'm embarrassed to have people over.
We should really have people over more often.
Here's a little holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin.
Look, there's this thing that I've been wanting to talk to you about for a while.
There's been something I've been wanting to ask you. Well, Nicole, I've been wanting to meet you for a long time.
Actually, there is this bookstore I've been wanting to check out.
I've been wanting to talk with you. Come into my office.
I've been wanting to do that ever since we got here.
Yeah, I've been wanting to talk to you about that, actually.
It's gonna be so much fun!
It's gonna be so much fun.
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 Kennedy's birthday is gonna be so much fun, right, Kennedy?
Yep. It means don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Edie.
What did you say?
The first one is don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Hey, don't count your chickens, Buster.
And don't count your chickens just yet.
Don't get your hopes up too high.
Before I open this, don't get your hopes up too high.
Oh, don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions, okay?
Doesn't mean you have anything. Don't jump to conclusions.
He's sure to make an appearance.
And James was particularly eager to make an appearance.
At least make an appearance.
Couldn't find a minute to
What did you
make
do?
an appearance over there.
He wants to get back and make an appearance, see his wife.
I have to make an appearance at the clinic tomorrow.
The next time you make an appearance, women are gonna pick it.
I wasn't even supposed to be here, but Carter personally requested I make an appearance.
You deserve to be here.
Harvey Dent, the man of the hour.
He does spend like he's the man of the hour.
The man of the hour.
You gotta meet the man of the hour, though.
Hey, there he is! The man of the hour!
Hey, it's the man of the hour.
Sorry, folks.
My friend's lover is the man of the hour. Excuse me.
You're certainly the man of the hour. Congratulations to you.
It didn't occur to me you'd mind. Didn't occur to me.
Didn't occur to you.
Didn't occur to you maybe that's in poor taste?
It didn't occur to me. I was pissed off.
That didn't occur to you?
You're doing, it didn't occur to me that you might have company. I'll come back.
And you never mentioned this before because...
It didn't occur to me.
But
It didn't occur to me until this exact moment that I kind of respect you.
It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars. It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars, but being a man of the hour, I was forced to make an appearance and enjoy my $18 virgin tonic.
Neither rain nor sleet.
Neither time, nor distance, nor screening one's calls.
Neither rain nor snow nor gloom of night. It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars. It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars, but being a man of the hour,
I was forced to leave the house.
I was forced to love my mother. I want you to make an appearance at Betty's.
Okay.
Being a man of the hour, I was forced to make an appearance and enjoy my $18 virgin tonic. It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars, but being a man of the hour, I was forced to make an appearance and enjoy my $18 virgin tonic. It didn't occur to them that I neither drink nor enjoy bars, but being a man of the hour, I was forced to make an appearance and enjoy my $18 virgin tonic.
You're skating on thin ice.
He's coming. You're skating on thin ice, buddy.
Boy, he's skating on thin ice.
Let's face it, you're on thin ice. You're on thin ice.
The Alliance is on very thin ice.
You're skating on thin eggshells right now.
That's a real tightrope walk. It's like walking a tightrope.
That's like walking on a tightrope.
Like walking a tightrope or juggling.
So, you kind of walk that tightrope.
I tried to maintain friendship with both of them, but it was like walking a tightrope.
And keep your feet on the ground when you swing.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Get your own feet on the ground. Stop.
I'm keeping my feet on the ground today.
Well, now that I got my feet on the ground, I've got the go-ahead to hire some new engineers.
Feet on the ground, head in the skies.
And you, why don't you keep your feet on the ground instead of your head in the sky?
You do what you do up in the clouds, and I do what I do with my feet on the ground.
You're the one that got away.
I mean, for a long time, you were the one that got away, but...
Either that or he's the one that got away.
There is always the one girl out there, though. The one that got away.
To me, she was the one that got away, but to her, I was a blip. I was just some guy.
When she imagined what kind of man could win her heart, she always thought of him. The one that got away.
So I'd be forever burned in your memory as the one that got away?
You did when you were talking about being burned in my memory forever.
Either that, or we wait till that light goes on.
Either that, or I'm out of here.
It's either that or your restaurant.
I was just thinking it was either that or maybe shower up and come meet you.
Either that or I really want to pay you back.
Either that or he's got a thing for me.
Either that or you're desperate.
Either that or I'll have to move into a one-bedroom or a studio.
Either that or you drive the whole company down in scandal.
Well, either that or your job sucks and your boss is a wacko.
Push. It was either that or lock him in the closet.
At a very generous salary.
Are you?
My salary is X. My expenses are Y.
Minimum wage. Either that or he's prepared to request a raise in his wages.
Invest. Passive income. That's
No investment income. He'll concentrate on cash.
How are your earnings?
I'll pay back every penny for my earnings.
Compensation.
Are you looking for any other type of compensation?
I've secured positions for everyone in this room without change to your current compensation.
They promised us 2 children with 2 allowances.
Settlement was reached about allowances and overtime pay.
Monthly profit participation, annual performance bonus, vehicle allowances.
I cut out bonuses this year.
What about commissions, bonuses? We represent some high-worth individuals.
That's the word. Here's your bonus.
And he'd say, that's the way it goes. But don't forget, it goes the other way too. Usually that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes. Your words, not mine.
They pissed him off. That's the way it goes, right?
Yeah. Well, usually, yeah, that's the way it goes. It's just I have a few final questions to ask about the file.
But if that's the way it goes, I don't want to be thinking this gal offered a chance and I didn't do a thing about it.
Maybe it goes the other way.
In case it goes the other way.
If the price goes the other way, I have to pay more and I lose.
But every once in a while, it goes the other way too.
Every once in a while.
And every once in a while.
Well, every once in a while you get the truth from a movie.
Every once in a while, I do speaking engagements, motivational kind of stuff.
Jesus, it's like pulling teeth to get any information out of you.
You know, it's like pulling teeth to get anybody to help out.
Getting information from these people is like pulling teeth.
It's gonna be like pulling teeth.
It's like pulling teeth to get a discount from him.
Just glad you gave me an excuse because trying to talk to you so far has been like pulling teeth.
Kind of shot in the dark.
Just a shot in the dark.
I'm gonna take a real shot in the dark here, okay? No, like I said, it is a shot in the dark.
Kate, it was a shot in the dark.
It's just a shot in the dark, that's all.
A shot in the dark is better than no shot at all.
Read minds, or was that just a shot in the dark?
Can I borrow your computer?
Can I borrow your hat?
Can I borrow your phone?
Can I borrow your odorant?
Can I borrow your car?
Can I borrow your eyeliner?
Can I borrow your board?
Can I borrow your gun?
Can I borrow your knife?
Can I borrow your wedding ring?
Can I borrow your bike?
I'm just devil's advocate. Oh, Stella, I'm just playing the devil's advocate.
Now play devil's advocate.
He's just playing devil's advocate.
You always play devil's advocate?
Well, how about I play the devil's advocate and ask you to explain yourself?
I'm sorry to play devil's advocate, but Diana's in a tough position here.
Look, I get it. You're in a tough spot because you love me.
Hey, listen, I know you're in a tough spot here.
We're in a tough spot here.
I was in a tough spot, Richie.
You really put me in a tight spot here, Sarah.
You're in a tight spot, huh?
I'm in a tight spot.
Living your life in London put me in a tight spot.
Should any of you find yourselves in a tight spot, if it's the last thing you do.
So, it kind
Kind of puts me in a tough position here, you know?
You did put me in a tough position.
Because I'm in a tough position here, and I just want to make sure that he sticks to the script. You know, I know you're in a tough place right now, but I want you to remember that struggle and strife come before success.
You get what you pay for, Miss LaGrosse.
Yes, but you get what you pay for.
Here, you get what you pay for.
I agree. Get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. Okay?
Some basket job.
Yeah, well, you get what you pay for.
Heck, 50 grand is a drop in the bucket.
It is a drop in the bucket for you.
Startup is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket.
The advance would be a drop in the bucket.
Just a drop in the bucket. Bucket?
What's 16 years, your actual drop in the bucket?
I've gathered over 100,000 specimens, which is really only a drop in the bucket.
The nations are as a drop in the bucket and are counted as the small dust in the balance.
A woman of impeccable taste?
Yeah. I wanted to impress her with my impeccable taste.
She's clearly a lady of impeccable taste.
You're a man of impeccable taste.
You know, you have impeccable taste.
Harbor Coffee Works is built off my impeccable taste and good judgment. I don't play.
Genovians, you know, are famous for their impeccable taste in art.
Anyway, he's terribly attractive.
But she has impeccable taste.
The agent had a reputation for impeccable taste and discovering young literary stars.
Don't get your feet wet.
Get your feet wet.
You're gonna get your feet wet with a standard pickup.
Of plenty of time on your honeymoon to get your feet wet. Since I've been running practices the last couple of weeks, I'll help you out till you get your feet wet.
Just quite nice, you know, sometimes walking along with someone without talking. Once you get your feet wet.
Takes one to know one.
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 You know what they say? Takes one to know one.
Well, it takes one to know one, right, Stu? Cheers. Of course, then again, maybe I just loved a bird.
Who said it?
Well, it takes one to spot one.
Takes a thief to catch a thief.
Par for the course, eh? Par for the course? I figured it was par for the course.
But I figure that's par for the course.
That you lie to your girlfriend, that's par for the course.
Such an outcome is very much par for the course.
I lost my wallet, but that's par for the course. But it's looking good.
That's good, good.
This is normal.
It's very normal.
So you think this is normal?
Oh, this is typical. It's from Charles.
This is so typical. Typical. That is so typical.
I haven't even seen you for a year.
And another one I haven't even ever met.
I haven't even met him. This is a setup.
I'm in Hollywood and I haven't even seen any of it.
I haven't even put my purse down yet.
I haven't even had a cup of coffee.
I haven't even had time to read it yet.
I haven't even had a place of my own since I was 15.
Did you ask him about it? Honestly, I haven't even had a chance.
It's been so crazy at home, I haven't even had a chance to tell my husband.
Scholarship money opened up, I guess. So I haven't even had a chance to tell my family yet.
I haven't even had a chance to show her yet.
Yeah, but you know, I'm tired. I've been doing this all night. I haven't even had a chance to have my little birthday beer yet, so they could all just chill and listen to Shuffle.
Chill for a second. Chill for a second. Chill for a second. I'm coming.
Second to none.
The value for money is absolutely second to none. Ah, yes, and the view is second to none.
Jabbar, and he's coming off a game that was second to none in his brilliant career.
I'm telling you, when it comes to judging character, I am second to none. When it comes to facts and figures, she has no equal.
He has no equal.
His power has no equal. Top-notch idea, honey.
What'd I miss?
Claymore is a top-notch place.
These are top-notch, like, resorts.
You've got a job, a top-notch best friend and roommate.
No, I know. I know.
When it comes to handling my own family,
So the truth is, when it comes to being a mom, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing.
But I've always had the worst luck when it comes to meeting new people for the first time, and this is a true story.
Well, he could be rather flat-footed when it comes to making decisions. Do
you think I could talk to you alone for a moment? Could be rather important.
Hey, when it comes to my family, let me do the lying, okay?
I still feel pretty lost. Especially when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
In terms of influencing movements,
He knows that to send a message to the system, you have to talk in terms of dollars and cents because money is power.
Not speaking of money.
Speaking of second chances.
Speaking of drinks, here is yours.
Speaking of which,
I have to wee.
More bang for the buck. He's gonna want a little more bang for his buck.
Package that's going to be the best bang for your buck.
Demand a little more bang for their buck.
Okay, $50. Yep, worth every penny.
Well, she's gonna be worth every penny.
You're really worth every penny, Donald. No.
He loved it. It's worth every penny.
lowest I could do is 400. That's a steal.
Deal.
Oh, I'm sure. Place is a steal at that price.
I can't believe he's asking so little. It's practically a steal.
Like I said, this is a steal.
And winning was just icing on the cake.
That was just the icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake. Check it out.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's the icing on the cake.
Coming to America was such a dream. It was the icing on the cake.
You know, the bright red cherry on top of my sundae.
I gotta say, watching the police search my house really was the cherry on top of a fantastic year.
As soon as I said the words general manager and Macau, she was in. I put a cherry on top to make sure.
Dave, that was the cherry on the cake of my day. Thank you.
How's your day going?
Mr. Crab, good to meet you, young man.
How's your day going? What do you like to do for fun?
What do you like to do for fun?
What do you like to do for fun?
What brought you here today?
What brought you here?
What brought you here tonight, more specifically to this fine establishment?
I was waiting for my...
How did you get into that line of work? I mean, I watch him.
So how'd you get into this line of work? Do you just...
Phil, how did you get into photography?
How'd you get into the business?
So what inspired you to open this place back up after so much time?
JD, what inspired you to get involved in this movement?
What inspired you to reinvent this creature?